Deal Surgeons, Elite Masterminds, what's going on? This is Diamond Life. I'm doing a review of Glitch in the Matrix for the day. I figured out how to do this. Well, this is the first week of me going through this for the day, okay? And probably need to do it this way. This is me doing the Glitch in the Matrix review for the day. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's the week here that ended. So what I've noticed with US 30, I'm doing another one for oil. These videos are really just for me to look back on. So basically what I've seen is we had a dealer's range. With US 30 is going to respect the dealer's range, meaning that if you look to the left here, where is it? Okay, if you look to the left right here, the dealer's range was here. Okay, so this is the high and this was the low. So this is when a new candle on a daily chart forms at 5 p.m. I don't know if you guys know that. So this is why I have this line right here. So if you know how to look at the drawn liquidity, if you can find out that the drawn liquidity was down here, and when you, well, I'm not going to show people how to glitch in the matrix works, but if you knew how to do something like this, which is outstanding, but with US 30 is going to run towards the highest glitch in the matrix, okay? And so if I looked at the drawn liquidity for Friday and saw that it had to come down here, which I did not do, but I just went off of the glitch. So on demo, because I trade this on demo, because I just started experimenting with this. So I went on ahead and went short, and then I thought it would come up here. I thought I was wrong, and it shot down there. So it respected the dealer's range, the highest glitch in the matrix range. So here we go to the next day. So let me zoom in. So now we go to the next day. Okay. So when we go to the next day, let me go to the 1 hour chart. Maybe I can see the candles a little better, or you guys can see the candles better, or I can see the candles a little better since I'm doing this for myself, and whoever want to watch, they can watch. So we go to the next day. Okay. Here is Monday. So then we go to Tuesday at 5. A new candle was starting to form on the daily chart for US 30. This is US 30, the Dow Jones. So again, the way that I do this, you can look at the drawn liquidity for the day to predict. You can see what Wednesday's candle is going to be on the daily chart. If you know how to do that, ICT shows how to do that. That's what I'm going to practice next week. But this week I was just practicing the glitch itself. So again, I looked at the range. Okay. I looked at the range. What range was priced inside of? The price was inside of this range here, this high and this low. And then price came up into this was a perfect, well, damn near perfect range. So when I looked at it, the glitch was actually here. Because if you see here, 4.85 and down here was 2.6, the way I do the glitch, which I'm not revealing, obviously, because it's just that good. So based on what I'm seeing, next week, I'll be able to take a buy up to this dealer's range high. Okay. So if we see the candles, it ran right up there. Now, also it hit the glitch in the matrix, which I did a video before. This is the delayed glitch from last week. I thought it would come all the way up here, but it did hit the glitch in the matrix perfectly for, it did it perfectly for, this week. This week here for the week, this was the glitch in the matrix. Actually, I need to make this a blue. I might have to change this to blue. That's what my color is for blue for the week. This line right here is the weekly opening price. Okay, so let's keep going. So it worked in as well. US 30 is respecting the dealer's range. And then whatever the highest number that I have outside of the dealer's range is going to hit it. And that's what that was, because I marked up the dealer's range with glitch in the matrix. And then this was the highest number out of all the numbers that I saw. Okay, the way that I do it with the numbers, meaning the price, the numbers of the price. Like this was based on the glitch in the matrix, told me that it would come up to around 39,119, or actually it said 39,116, and it came up a little higher. That's what I mean by the numbers. Again, so we go to the next day. New candle printed on the daily chart every single day at 5 p.m. on Dow Jones. Now, you have to ask yourself, what dealer's range am I inside of? We got a low here, we got a high here, and then price is inside of the range. So when I did the glitch in the matrix, it told me that price, this was the higher glitch in the matrix right here based on the numbers. Okay. I think when I did the numbers, it said that it would come down to 38,400. So it was kind of like a little bit lower. I'm sorry, 38,000, like 415, I believe. I got to look back at the COT data. So it basically ran down there. So basically next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go short. As soon as I mark it up and look at the data and look at the dealer's range and the inefficiencies with the balanced price ranges and some other stuff ICT teach, then it went right down there. Boom, it hit it. Okay. So then again, we come up to the next day. Now this one right here was a little, at first I had marked up this. I thought price was inside of this dealer's range. This is a dealer's range, but it's something that I not seeing as well. Let me go down to lower time frame. We'll take a look at this one. Let's go down to the 30-minute because this one right here threw me off. But when I remarked it up, it made sense in a way, but still kind of thrown off a little bit by it. What I'm saying is that, remember, I just showed you all the dealer's ranges. So this clearly is a dealer's range. I mean, somewhat. This is a high. This is a high right here. Then we got a low. Price came back up inside the range. So when 5 o'clock hit, which is what this white line is right here, new chart for Friday's candle printed at 5. Okay. So what I did was I marked up this high and this low, and then price, it projected that price would come up to here. This high said we'd take out this high, so I took a buy, and then I got stopped out. My alert got hit because I had a stop loss right here for my buy, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And I see now that the accurate dealer's range would have been this high here and this low. Because when I redid the math, the low down here was actually bigger based on the way I do it with the COT data and ICT market structure as far as the inefficiencies, as far as the wicks being gaps, the way ICT teach it. This was the actual dealer's range. So I have to see next time I see something like this, I'm just going to have to mark up this range right here because this is going to be the dealer's range, not this one, even though this is the accurate dealer's range in a way. But maybe me looking back on this video, I'll see that this was actually the dealer's range here. This is a dealer's range because we had a high and a low and price came down into it. Okay, so we was working inside of this range right here from this high to this low. But if you look to the left, it was actually inside of this range. So I was kind of confused by that. But when I redid the numbers, let's take a look. When I redid the numbers, this one was 1.0 and this one was 1.0 as well. But the fractional price was 0.01. So it was higher. This one was 0.00. So me seeing that, studying this for a long time now, as far as doing it on the weekly, this is for the daily, I would have known that price had to go lower. But actually just doing this based on the glitch, I didn't really do that much market structure stuff, the ICT teach, but it would have showed me if I did more of a deep dive, it would have shown me that I had to take out this low, especially if I go back, which I am going to do. If I look at the draw and liquidity for Friday, if the draw clearly says that it had to come down here, then I would definitely would have known that. So next week, I'm going to do the glitch and I'm going to do the draw and liquidity as well. Okay, for the next day, and that's going to help me with the bias. And then it's going to be fucking game over, man, for real. And so as you can see down here, I have the draw and liquidity for the week. That's what I see price doing now. Oh, snaps, it's pushing up. I have the draw and liquidity down here. But I did see that price probably had to come back up here because it did push down pretty hard. And so now it's coming up here, but I really saw it come down here to take out the draw and liquidity for the week. So I do have an alert down here, but look like it's coming back up to retest these lows that it broke because it pushed down hard. I should have seen that, but I did go long. I'm sorry, I did go short. I got stopped out here, but it's probably coming up there to take out those equal highs right there. But I have to look at this on a higher time frame. So that's kind of what happened with US 30 this week. I kind of saw this happening. I actually back tested this before, but I thought it didn't work. But the way I do the glitch in the matrix now is different since I have a lot more experience. And so now that's why I think it's working, and I see it working because I've been working with it on the weekly chart. Now I'm doing it on a daily because price action is fractal. I guess soon I'll be able to do it on the 1 hour chart, every 1 hour or every 4 hours. instead of just doing it every 24 hours. So, and then probably get down to the 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart or some shit, because price action is fractal. Thanks for watching.